think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Haters everywhere we go. Where we go, haters going down for the count. Looking at the ground. I think you're a hater. I think you're a hater.
What's going on, like before we got us a hell of a show for this day, right? We're going to talk about Bishop Burns workout. We're going to talk about how his YouTubers out here talk about that they don't believe their word. They take 30 million subs. We got Dennis Santos talking about school. We got Tia People talking about there. Then we got those stories about kids. And we got them trying to push the two-side cruise on the tape day. How everybody doing today? What's up, my man? Salute. I'm going to go ahead and drop this link down early in case anybody can get up here, but we about to make this thing go today.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for them. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for them. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leaving niggas. I get squeezing, leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for them.
Let me get D-Free hooked up real quick. There we go. Now, anybody that want to get on the live, I'm going to go ahead and put this down before we get started.
He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was close, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking guns.
That's for anybody that want to hop up here. But yeah, let's get to this media workout. Let me stop the music a little bit.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for them. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for them.
All right, what's up, everybody? Peace and blessings to you all. Shalom, kings. And if any of my princesses in here, shalom to you as well. No problem, D-Free. No problem, my man. You know you family. TWT, the winning team. But look, I mess with TWT. I mess with LDBC. I mess with if you're free or if you're daggone a slave. As long as you keep it good and you keep it boxing and you keep it street, I'm right there with you. It's upper echelon in the building. But look, this media workout, it's so many people that sitting there hollering, man, Errol, he looked like he was weight drained, or Errol, he didn't look too good, or Errol, he looked bad. And look at Bud. Man, Bud looked great, man. Did y'all see that? I'm going to tell you one thing that they don't see with the naked eye. Errol looked 100 times better than Bud in that media workout. And I'm going to keep playing the 619. Boy, you had me for a second. I was about to say, what? I was about to say, hey, you thought he was fat. But no, this is the thing about the media workout that blew my mind, is that Bud is still cutting weight with a week left. Like, Bud, you're supposed to be at 10 to 12 pounds out so you can get ready to hit that scale. The fact that Bud had to do a 45-minute workout, and they said this is his second workout of the day, Bud's still trying to cut weight. So, see, he's still far off from his goal. That means he bulked up a lot. While EJ, he's still hydrating, and he's keeping himself good, flushing the weight off. Earl's on point. He's about 8 pounds away from his 147, and his body still looks full and still looks hydrated. See, he still has a lot of energy. See, Bud's going to be tired. He's going to need to rehydrate as soon as he get off the thing. Errol, his energy's still there. His muscles are still hydrated. See, Bud, with all this money, he should have got a nutritionist. What's good, So Truth? He should have got a nutritionist. That's what you have all that money. And what's funny is Bomac is his nutritionist. Now, how the hell Bomac going to nutritionist anybody? Come on, man. Come on, Bomac. This man ain't got his nutrition right. But he want to be in charge of the next man's nutrition. That's crazy in itself. But yeah, Errol got a nutritionist. He got a dietitianary. He got a strength and conditioner. And he got his coach. and he got his father. He has a person for everything. Only thing he has to do is perform, eat, sleep, and shit, and go to and get ready to box. Daryl Delos, what's up, homie? But yeah, Earl Spence, he got where he need, but Bud, he has a bunch of yes men around him. Like he's keeping it all within the thing. Like you can tell they from a small town where everybody knows your name, like Cheers. And so he's just giving his friends jobs and everything. Like Bernie the Boxer is the pad man. You got the little fat Mexican the pad man. Like you just giving a lot of jobs to people that you know. Yeah, Ty Swindle. Yeah, him and nutrition don't go together. You got Bomac as your nutritionist. It's not good because you see, nutrition wasn't his strong point. So how the hell he gonna get you nutrition? And then you got Terrence Crawford talking about he didn't even feel like getting up. Like he was tired. Bomac had to get him ready for a fight. Like this is the biggest fight of your career. You already got 50-50 off of Errol. And yes, he done swindled 50-50 from Errol. This man was not going to give us the fight unless he got 50-50. The man wasn't bringing in the numbers or the accolades, but he still managed to get 50-50. And he has a coin toss that's coming up this week to see who comes out last. It's like this man is trying to find any and every reason why not to take this fight. And everybody talking about, yeah, he wants to take the fight. That he does not want this fight. You've never heard of an A-side having to give up a coin toss. You've never heard of an A-side having to go through this much trouble to make a fight. And the main reason we got this fight is because Buzz Kids put it on him. If Buzz Kids didn't press him and call him a damn duck, then I bet you we wouldn't be seeing this damn fight. And that's the only reason why he's doing it. So he's trying to get everything he can get out of here before. And then you got these dumbass fools coming through here talking about, oh, he was just, no, he was not. He was pressed. His kids keep asking him, are you going to fight that guy, Errol Spencer, Dad? Yeah. And every man needs to look like a superhero in front of his kids. And if your kids is questioning your manhood and you got your wife questioning your manhood, then you got no choice but to go out there and fight. That man didn't want a damn fight. You can tell when he asked him for a damn coin flip. Nigga, you got one pay-per-view from Errol with Mikey equals the 4 of your pay-per-views added together. What would give you the audacity to ask for a 50-50 split? Come on, my goodness, man. Salute Darius Gilliard. And then now, at first last week, it was, oh man, we're gonna put him in, we're gonna knock his ass out and all this. Now you talking about getting robbed on the scorecards. Now you talking about, well, this is our first, I mean, you going against a guy like Spencer, and I'm going against a coach like Derrick James. You can't fuck with Derrick James. You are a motivational speaker. Derrick James is a teacher, a savant, a PhD. Derrick James goes out there and he teaches boxing. Each round when his boxer comes back, this man is going through, he's giving the adjustments, and he's sending his fighter back out there with a predictor to win. Frank Martin was down 3 rounds, going into the last 3 rounds. And then you got Derrick James told him, what the fuck are you doing? Derrick James not only motivated him, he also told him what to do. Told him how to walk the man down, come behind the jab. And Frank Martin did it, came through, took the nigga eye. That's what I'm talking about. You got Bomac talking about, hey, you down. And then Buzz doing a Superman to come back. No, ain't gonna be no you down and what you gonna do with Earl, because if you down, you gonna get drowned. And that's what's gonna happen. You see Bud, he in there sweating up a storm, cutting weight. Still got some more to cut. I think Bud's probably about 15 pounds off, or Earl's about 8 to 10. But Earl looks much bigger because he's got that hydration. And what people don't know about rehydrating and everything, your body will get rid of more water the more water you take in. If you take in a little amount of water, then your body is going to get conservative. It's going to think, look, we got to hold on to the water because it's a scarcity. Shalom, Judah. But if you keep PBH Big Dog, salute. Kawhi Elliott, salute. But yeah, you can't sit there and starve your body of water and expect you to lose a lot of water. It can't. Because if you do, then your body's going to hold on to it because like it's scarce. But Earl has a nutritionist. Bud should have got a nutritionist. This is the biggest fight. How do you not get a nutritionist? Oh, German Mares. It don't matter. Even if he's 152, I bet they'll let that man get in that fight. He's just gonna lose his belt on the scale, but they still gonna fight. Errol is not gonna let that man get away. Earl's been waiting on this for 5 years. Errol has took in too much to let Bud get away. If Bud was overweight, the fight would still happen. This fight is gonna happen regardless. I don't care if a motherfucker shoulder broke, hand broke, anything. This fight has got to happen. Because this is, like Errol said, this is my dancing partner. This is my destiny. Do you know how many fighters we would have never thought about if they've never had a good dancing partner? Who the hell would be Eric Morales if he didn't have Marco Antonio Barrera or Pacquiao? Or Floyd Mayweather needed Oscar, but you know, Tito Trinidad needed Oscar. Like, to get you a name, you have to get you a name to beat a name. Sweet Pea Whitaker, he beat Julio Cesar Chavez and got robbed. I think he beat Oscar De La Hoya, but got robbed. But after Oscar beat Sweet Pea, he was the man. See, boxing comes, Tyson Fury wasn't shit until he beat Deontay Wilder. And he had already beat Klitschko. But when nobody was checking for Tyson, he was sitting on a damn couch, a drug addict, a fat drug addict. But guess what? He beat the Black Hercules, the one that they scared of, Deontay Wilder. Now he's the greatest. He's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's everything they wanted to be. Him, Lomachenko, Canelo. But Canelo about to get dropped. Young World, salute my brother. Salute. Hey, I appreciate all the super chats, but if y'all want to super chat me, I got my cash app right there because they killing the super chats. The super chats, on $5 super chat, they only give me $1 out of it. And I appreciate everything that y'all do, my man, because I don't want them to get more than they already getting. They already crooks. But my boy Young World says, salute up Echelon and salute to the chat. And look, I'm about to drop this link. Anybody want to come up here and discuss it with me? Because we still got a lot more to go, but I'm going to get somebody up here to get another opinion on here. You know how we do over here. You know, this is a sports bar. Everybody got a say-so over here. Also, we got some discrepancies, and you know, I'm not usually a petty nigga, but Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis has been discredited by Blue Blood. And Blue Blood, that's my dog and everything, but sometimes Blue Blood be having a mission. And he said that ain't no way that Ryan and Tank made $30 million and they need to prove it. But let me take a page out of his book. Sometimes common sense ain't that common. Look, they made $106 million to $119.5 million on pay-per-views. If they sold 1.25 to 1.4 million, not to mention a $22 million gate. And Showtime says that the boxers, they get 80% of the pay-per-view. So what's so hard about Ryan Garcia getting $30 million off over $140 million on a fight? Come on, people, we gotta look and stop pushing agendas. Like, it's so many YouTubers out here pushing agendas. It's crazy. Vic One. Oh, the cash app right there is Joe A is One Sosa Smith. I got it right there as my name, One Sosa Smith. Vic One. Do I think Bud will run to avoid a KO? Because I want to bet a stack on each round, like you suggested. I'm gonna tell you like this, Vic One. Errol Spence is not a fighter that you can get away from. Errol Spence is a mirror. You can run, but you can't hide. Errol Spence is the best at cutting off the ring. Errol's lateral movement, he doesn't get credit for it. Errol Spence has some of the fastest feet in boxing, and he doesn't get credit for it. Errol Spence had a guy turn around and run full speed away. He shuffled after him, got rid of him. Chris Algieri has better lateral movement than Terrence Crawford. Errol snatched him down and beat him down. This is not Boots Ennis versus Karen Kukadaja. Errol Spence is fundamentally sound. So cutting off the ring is his first thing. That's the first thing they teach you in boxing. After they teach you a jab, they teach you how to cut off a ring. And Errol knows how to cut the ring off. Sorry, I had to take a drink. Ball Out mixtape. Yeah, EJ's gonna feel Bud's power. But if he hits EJ with his best shot, and don't say if he hit EJ with a shot and he don't see it coming. But if he hits EJ with that shot and EJ doesn't go nowhere, or if EJ smiles at him like he normally do, then it's over. Then the fight's over for Bud. Because if EJ eats Bud's, especially if EJ's in the mix of a combo and Bud catches him without EJ seeing it, right? And EJ don't go down, yeah, or he don't buzz EJ, and EJ just keeps coming, it's over. Terrence Crawford is gonna be defeated. See, one thing about boxing is 90% mental and 60% physical. The mental overruns the physical. And once a boxer starts doubting himself, then he's not a champion. See, already Crawford's doubting himself. They talked to him. They said, "Do you think about losing?" And he said, "Yeah, the thought of losing crosses my mind." If you ask Errol Spence that same thing, Errol ain't thinking about losing. Errol don't believe nobody gonna lose it. I mean, beat him. He feel like he's stepping. He's undisputed, undefeated. Once you start doubting yourself and you lose your invincibility, then that right there takes away your power. And that's when you start to lose, when you start losing power. Salute. I'm here for boxing. Salute, D Free. Go ahead and cut in, bro.
What's going on, man? Yeah, I mean, I agree with everything you said. The thing is, with when I look at the media day workout, I saw a guy that was in EJ that looked like he was on a mission, and they did a lot of focusing on southpaw stance, orthodox stance, but it was a lot of stuff that EJ didn't show because he don't want to show his game plan or whatever. But you can see that EJ is more focused than Bud. I'm not saying Bud is not focused, but EJ is more focused.
D3, hold on one second. Salute to my boy Joe A for the tension that was mentioned in the downtowns with the hoes in the convention. Appreciate that, Joe A, for the $10 holler. Go ahead, D3.
Yeah. Bud is focused, but EJ is more focused. He's more hungry. And Bud already said it. He's been there before. He didn't need this fight. This is not a fight that he needed. He was going to go to the Hall of Fame. So you can already see that he don't really care about this fight as much as EJ do. And when you have a fighter that don't really care about the fight, when they start to face adversity, they're more likely to fold and go ahead and say, you know what? Tonight's not my night. I'm gonna go ahead and let the other man have it. But when you got a man in there that's fighting for something and he's hungry to get it, he's gonna go through whatever he got to go through to make sure he get the job done. So I just think EJ is a little more hungry than Bud is.
I think he's a lot more hungry than him. And salute to my guy Aaron H. Muhammad. Salute up echelon. Oh, you say 90%? Well, I know the deal that Tank guy, he only gets 80% because, him and Steven Espinosa got something going on. But, and I mean, when on that Ryan fight, another 10% went to Mayweather. And I know they got the split between 80% because I knew Floyd and Leonard, they had their hand in the pot too. Expensive paper, my dude, dropping that $19.99. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah,
appreciate you.
Yeah. With that Ryan Garcia thing, I've been saying Ryan Garcia got anywhere from $20 to $40 million for that fight.
Exactly. They did. Somebody, Steven Espinosa came out and said they did over 1.2. Somebody said they did 1.4. Somebody said they did about 1.2. I'm gonna say they did between 1.25 and 1.4. Either way, that's 106 to 119 million. Plus, they had a $22 million gate. That's motherfucking. That's 131 to 150 million dollars.
Yep.
Just take half of that. Half of that is 75 million. Why Ryan can't get 30 and Tank get 45? That's 75 million. They not gonna give away more than half of that fight. So half of 150 is 75. Not saying that the fighters only got half of it. I'm just saying that's the lowest they would have got. So with other people running around talking about that they didn't get that 30 and stuff like that, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But you
I mean,
know, that's hating. That's hating right there. Hey, Joey, I had already shouted you out. I said, thank you, Joey, for the tension was mentioned. I said, tension was mentioned at the downtown with the hoes in the convention. That $10 holler. That's what I said, Joey. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, sir. But yeah, Earl wants it more than Terrence because Earl was giving up all these concessions, and Terrence, he realized that Earl wanted it so bad that he kept taking it. Like he kept trying to see as much as he can get before Earl said no. Like he was like, "I'm gonna keep getting it."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
So
it was. Playing 619. It was 14. It was 1.4 because Dazzin got 200. And Dazzin was upset that they only sold 200,000. And I'm like, well, you got 200,000 for free because Showtime really did everything, and y'all was selling the thing for Showtime was selling for $85. Dazzin was trying to undercut them on their own shit, selling this shit for like 60, what it like 60, $65?
yeah, it was six. Actually, what it was $65 if you already had the zone. If you didn't have the zone, it was $65 plus the monthly subscription that you had to get at that time. So a lot of people was going over there to get the zone, not knowing that you had to pay a monthly subscription in order to get the pay-per-view. It wasn't like you could just download it and get the pay-per-view. You had to sign up for a monthly subscription and then get the pay-per-view. So a lot of people was paying more than $85.
Hey, Judah Rise, you can hit the link if you think I'm telling you lies. We can talk about it. Hey,
There was a
Joey.
lot of people that was paying more than $85. Matter of fact, Southern T pulled out an article where it was a guy that got charged for the DAZN app for the pay-per-view. He got charged 13 times for that pay-per-view, and they never gave him his money back.
Yeah, see, I stopped using the zone because they be cutting out and all that stuff. But Joey, can Bud catch Errol with something Spence won't see? Yeah, Bud is a very sharp character. Bud is a great fighter. I'm not going to take nothing away from Terrence Crawford. He's a great fighter. That's why this is a fight of such great magnitude. This is why the fight.
Anybody can hit somebody with a punch that you don't see.
But it's what Earl do when he gets hit, when he rolls through it. Because Errol Spence has been hit with stuff from Danny Garcia, and he was arguably the hardest punching welterweight. Danny Garcia caught him with 2 left hooks in 2 separate occasions where Earl wasn't ready. Like, it was the end of the round one time, and one time he caught him in that corner where Earl didn't see. Earl also took a hook from Emmanuel Arte, and where you seen he took that from Ugas when he wasn't even paying attention to Ugas. He was reaching for a mouthpiece, and he was getting shot on. So it's what he'd do after he get hit. If Terrence Crawford hits him and he don't see it coming, and he eats it, if Terrence Crawford can't put him down or buzz him, then the fight's over, Joey. Because Terrence Crawford gonna know he just hit that man with his best shit. And that's what he do to everybody else since he's been in the welterweight. See, after he hits him with that, and if Earl doesn't go down, then it's gonna be fortitude time. It's time to pull up your big boy pants. You've been in the welterweight division and you've been knocking everybody out with these one hitter quitters. And now you done fought somebody and you done hit him and now he didn't go down. Now, what are you gonna do about it? And that's what we're gonna see where Bud's really at. And we're gonna see Errol smile at him. But Young World, shout out to Young World in the super chat with that $9.99. He say they want us to believe Bud made $10 million for Avanesian, but Ryan can't get $30 million for 1.2 pay-per-view buys. And my bad, upper echelon, but I couldn't fit all this text in the cash app. Hey, it's okay, Young World. If next time you gotta say something, just send the cash app and say read my chat. But it's all good, bro. I read your chats anyway, bro. You ain't gotta send a super chat for me to read y'all chats, bro. But shout out and salute, bro.
That's a good point that he made.
Yeah, Bud didn't make about $4.5 million off that damn shit, man.
Yeah, but they want you to believe that he got $10 million for that, but they don't want you to believe that Ryan Garcia got $30 million for the Tank fight, and they did over $100 million.
Exactly, PBH big dog. Errol Spence trains. This is what people don't realize. Errol Spence trains with he trains between 16 to 24 rounds. And each round he switches up every 4 to 5 rounds, he switches up his training partners. He doesn't start with nobody lower than the junior middleweight. And he goes from middleweight, lightweight, light heavyweight. He fights light heavyweights and sometimes heavyweights that spar against Errol. I got videos on my page of heavyweights and light heavyweights that Earl's done took in there and took to the wood pile. If you're an older gent, you know what taking to the wood pile mean busting their ass. But Errol done took him back there and beat him up. And all his sparring partners have to wear rib and stomach protector pads. They have to wear equipment as not to get bruised and hurt up because Errol has so much power, he breaks bones. See, people don't realize Errol is only fighting at about 30% at 147. If Errol's at 154 or even 160, you will see 100% of Errol's power. Errol is losing power as he's crunching down to 147. At 154, you'll probably see about 75% of Errol's power. Errol is a monster. He knocks down and knocks out heavyweights. They have to use rib protectors. And after he's done sparred all these rounds, his last 4 rounds, he spars with Jermell Charlo going full speed for 4 rounds. After he done sparred 16 to 20 rounds. That's for the championship rounds. That's why Errol is in such top physical shape right there. Kyle Coolidge, peace and blessing, brother. Let me look at the thing. You can go ahead and talk, D3. I'm checking the chat. Salute, Akelo. Black Star Sports, salute, brother. Rome the Plug, salute. Justin Hawkins, salute, family. Yeah, man, y'all go ahead and smash the like button, man. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link. Anybody want to come up here and talk? Discuss this. Discuss these sports though. That's how we doing it. But yeah, everybody can get hit though, Joey. But it's what you do after you done got hit. And like after you done got hit, you can walk through it. Hey, that's more power to you. But Errol's done been hit. Errol has a solid chin. So, and one thing about Errol, when he fights, he's in a roll. Like he rolls with his shots. So like he keeps his hand in the phone booth. Like when Errol throws a punch, he pulls a hand up. Like when he shoots out a right, his left hand comes up, and he shoots out a left, then his right hand comes up. So he tries to keep. He's fundamentally sound. He keeps himself in defensively responsible. Yeah, Kello, it says Errol and DJ been focused on Bud since the Ugas fight was over. This gonna be a one-sided ass whooping, like Errol said. Man, Earl's been focused on him since the Bud been calling his name out. See, this been a slow burn. See, they've been antagonizing Errol and they've done attached their name to Errol. See, they pulled the Mayweather and Pacquiao thing. They figure if they attach their name to Errol, then they get more famous. That's why you got dumbass Rolly out here calling Earl's name. You got everybody want to call Earl's name, or you got everybody calling out Tank's name, or you got motherfuckers calling out Wilder or Canelo's name, because these are the 4 kings of pay-per-view. These are the people that get you money. So you need to go ahead and access and connect your name to their names. Like when Shakur came out here and was saying, Tank, he no better get in the ring with me. He was trying to get a little clout, but I'm just saying, Tank is the money man down there. Earl's the money man right there. That's why Oscar was trying to get that Virgil Ortiz and Errol fight. That's why even though he's in 154 and he's supposed to be waiting on Charlo, you got Tim Kazoo. He trying to call out Errol Spence, talking about I go down and fight Errol Spence. And just like you had big 7'9" Fundora talking about he'll get down to 147 and fight Errol, because they know Errol is the money man. They know Errol, you attach your name to him. But Earl had options. He had a Canelo fight before Charlo, but he wanted this Bud fight. That's why I say people should thank Earl, because Canelo and Earl, that's a 2 million pay-per-view buy, and that's 100,000 tickets in the Dallas Cowboy Stadium, period. Canelo versus Earl, that would have been sold out. That would have been sold out. That would have probably did Mayweather Pacquiao numbers. But Earl just couldn't leave no food on his plate. He still needed this Charlo fight. I mean, not the Charlo, this Bud Crawford fight. So he's sitting there and he's finishing up his plate. And Bud knew that Earl was going to do whatever to take this fight. So Bud, he sat there and greased and took Earl for everything he worth. When have y'all ever heard of somebody having to do a coin toss? A fucking coin toss to see who come out last. It's like Bud was thinking of shit to ask for just for Earl to say no, so he can have a reason to duck the damn fight. And like I said, if his kids wouldn't have put pressure on him, then that nigga would have ducked this damn fight. I don't care what nobody say, he would have ducked it. But hey, we got it now, so I ain't about to cry. And Del Santos, he's done called out Shakur Stevenson, and now he's calling out Frank Martin. See, a lot of people look at Frank Martin and they look at Regis Prograis and they think both of these guys are slow leaks because they both had bad outings. Regis Prograis would not be the best bet for Devin Haney to fight. I'm gonna just tell y'all this now. If y'all remember the Super 6 down there at the 140, the way he was on Josh Taylor ass, he really won that fight with Josh Taylor, but they gave it to him. But Josh Taylor, I looked like it was about gone. Regis Prograis also is the one that knocked out Ndongo faster than Bud Crawford. Yeah. So make sure y'all understand who y'all talking about. Just because he had a bad fight because he was at home. He was at home. He didn't get a chance to train much. He was chilling with his family. Don't think you're just gonna go up there and just beat him down in his division. It's not gonna happen. That man right there is a monster. But if Devin go up there and fight him, hey, I can say nothing bad about him, bro. Like, that's a legacy fight. Can't call him a duck or nothing if he go fight that man. But that's a hell of a fight to go up there and do. Like, jumping off the porch for that man right there. Whew. But Teofimo's talking crazy now. Yes, sir, Spence Paper. The eye collector coming in 6 days in a wake up. I hope Kambosos get his ass whooped tonight. Honestly. I want to see Maxie Hughes whoop that nigga ass. Not Kawhi Elliott. I didn't say Frank had a bad day. I said they say he had a bad day. I felt like Frank boxed that man good. Rahushan, RT Mel, that man was 200. He had over 230 amateur wins. You feel me? He had 250 amateur fights and over 230 wins. Yeah. Plus, he was 12-0 with 7 knockouts as a pro. Plus, he's a bronze gold medalist. Plus, he was a 140-pounder coming down to fight Martin at 135. That was a good fighter, and he had hell of a range. He was longer. Hey, Cedric McGowan, I put the link in there just for you, man. Hit the link so we can come up here and talk, because you on all my videos talking crazy. You make sure on the 30th you check out the video I got, because it got all these crazy ass comments that Terrence Crawford fans have been making all this stuff. It's a hell of a video. It's called My Loser's Tribute. But I'm about to, I got all them comments y'all got. It's about 500 comments on the video. But hey, let's have a gentleman debate about this Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. Because, we don't really get a chance to on them comments. Go ahead and hit the link. I just sent you out. What's popping? No evidence? Salute, brother. Because Cedric, he be going at the people in my comments. I say, me and him want to talk about this one day. The link's right there, Cedric. Just click on it. Peace and blessings to everybody in the chat. Hey, Kawhi, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're gonna be smoking on bud, smoking on that good kush. Like my boy Cedric, my man said he ain't ducking no smoke.
Hell no.
I feel you, big dog. What's going on? Peace and blessings to you, King.
What's going on with your brother?
Not much. W Nevels, what's good, killer? But yeah, Cedric, go ahead, bro. Like you keep saying that Bud about to do this and that. I'm gonna let you open it up. Go ahead, sir.
My thing is this: if y'all saying that he fought a bunch of nobody, then I guess Spence gonna be the next nobody. You don't knock out a bunch of folks and be on your last 10 fights on a 10-fight winning streak and say the man ain't fighting nobody. Because Spence resume ain't that better than Bud's if you think about it. Spence fought a bunch of nobodies too. You keep putting that dude to there like man, like he motherfucking Larry Holmes some damn body. He human too.
You ready for me?
Hell no, I ain't ready for you.
Well, I know you're not, but you know you got to get me anyway. But check this out. But what you don't realize, brother, is before Mikey Garcia, Errol was on 11-fight knockout streak, and he was
with who
knocking
though?
out people.
But with who?
I'm about to tell you. He not okay. You talking about with who? All his knockouts is better than Terrence Crawford's, and I'm gonna tell you this
who
now.
Is it? The tomato cans.
Okay, I'll tell you. He got Noli Balanis. He was 24-10. Francisco Javier.
All right. Who's the next?
No, bro, look, I didn't talk when you talk. I didn't talk when you talk.
Oh, right? You're right.
You got Samuel Vargas, who was 20-1. Phil Greco, who was 26-1. Chris Van Heerden, who was 23-1. Alejandro Barrera, 26-2. Chris Algieri, 22-1. Leonard Bundu, 33-1. Kell Brook, undefeated as a welterweight, 36-1. Lamont Peterson, 35-3, a Hall of Famer. Carlos Ocampo, 22-0. And then he stopped at Mike Garcia, who was 39-0. But you know what I was saying is Errol Spence, before he got to the Mikey Garcia fight, he sat there and said 30% of me is better than 100% of all these guys right here. Errol stopped his strength and conditioning. He even said it. He said he don't have to work out that much. When he fought Mikey Garcia, he had to cut 53 pounds. The man was 200. The man was almost 200 pounds before the weigh-in. I mean, before the training camp. Errol Spence didn't take his craft serious. He started drinking, partying, and eating at Papados. And he said it. When he fought Mikey Garcia, when he fought Sean Porter, both times he had fat camps, no strength and conditioning. Because Errol Spence, right now, you can look it up, he has a 100% knockout rate whenever he has strength and conditioning. All 22 have strength and conditioning. But go ahead.
Do you think that Bud is Ugas? You think that motherfucker gonna play Bull versus Matador?
I think he's better than Ugas. I mean, I think Ugas is better, honestly. Ugas beat him twice in the amateurs. The second time he fought, the second time he fought, but he embarrassed.
Listen to what I'm saying. Do you think Crawford is going to be like Ugas? Meaning, do you think Crawford is going to stand in front of that motherfucker?
Salute, Marquis.
You think he's going to stand in front of him?
He ain't going to have
he's
no choice,
a switch hitter.
No, look. First off, bro.
No, listen to me. Do you think he's going to stand in front of Ugas?
You asked me a question,
Let's
right?
answer that.
You asked me a question.
Yeah, answer it.
Let me answer it, bro. One thing about Spence, bro, Spence dictates the fight, where the fight's at. Spence fights when he wants to fight. Spence is a mirror. You can't get away from him. If you step to the right, he steps to the left. You step to the left, he steps to the right. You step back, he step forward. You step forward, he step back. He keeps the same distance.
Okay.
Everybody, if you watch all the Spence fights, everybody stays in front of Spence. You can't get away from him. If you watched him and Derek in the media workout, he stepped with Derek. Derek switched to southpaw. He switched to orthodox. You see, he still kept his distance, and he fought him both ways. Just because you switch stance, that's all it is like, all right, I'm fighting a southpaw fighter. He's not going to switch in the middle of the fight. He's going to have his ass back away from Errol before he switch. Because I guarantee if he try to switch a stance in the middle of a punching sequence, he's going to get knocked the fuck out.
Okay.
And I guarantee you he won't be in an orthodox more than 10 seconds. Because if you look at Terrence Crawford since he's been in the welterweight, every time he's in the orthodox, he gets his ass blasted. Kell Brooks swole the nigga eye up in 3 rounds while he was in orthodox. Terrence Crawford ain't shit in orthodox, bro.
He couldn't keep Sean Porter in front of him, that's for sure. Sean Porter gave the blueprint.
Man, him and Sean Porter sat right in front of each other. What do you mean?
He stuttered.
No, you talking about he didn't keep in front of them. They stayed in the pocket with each other. No, they
Sean
stayed
Porter
in the pocket with each
Sean
other.
Porter gave it the blueprint. Sean Porter gave it the blueprint.
How did Sean Porter give up the blueprint when this is what he said?
Nobody's ever done Spence face that way.
He headbutted Spence 4 fucking times.
Oh, really? How many times did Errol Spence do these damn low blows? Upper?
Because the motherfucker headbutted
How many times did he do that? He gave him a lot of lower upper.
Yeah, and it was after Sean Porter led in with the head. Earl already said before the fight, if the nigga headbutt me, I got something for it.
Let me tell you something. I have had the privilege, and I have seen Spence fight live.
I've seen him fight 4 times live, bro.
The dude straight out of a damn comic book. He basic. He predictable.
Bro,
predictable.
That's how I know that you're not a boxing fan, bro.
Damn fine.
Okay, if you a boxing fan, then
too, baby.
If you a boxing fan, then you know it's nothing basic or predictable about Earl.
Man, Earl has one style. He got one style. He's a come forward dude. Tell him to do that next weekend.
Okay, was he come forward against Mikey Garcia?
Tell him come forward next weekend.
Was he come forward against Mikey Garcia?
Did he knock him out?
Was he come forward against Mikey Garcia?
Mikey Garcia ain't no damn body.
Terrence Crawford didn't fight him. Terrence Crawford didn't fight Mikey Garcia. He called for Terrence Crawford. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Mikey Garcia is a 4-weight division champion. Mikey Garcia
is a nobody.
Mikey Garcia beat Adrian Broner.
Nobody.
Bro, look, don't talk over me, bro. Let me talk. I'm gonna let you talk. I'll let you talk. He beat Robert Easter. He beat Adrian Broner. Robert Easter was undefeated, dude. So was you laughing at Robert Easter?
He was a nobody after. He wore the same after fighting Mikey Garcia. Who the fuck heard of him after that?
Okay, now
he just got washed away.
Okay, so you making my point about who Mikey Garcia was. Mikey Garcia stopped. I mean, he beat Robert Easter. Robert Easter was something before that. He beat Adrian Broner. They started calling Mikey Garcia the nigga killer. And then Mikey Garcia called out Errol Spence. Mikey Garcia and Terrence Crawford were supposed to fight. But Terrence Crawford vacated. Terrence Crawford vacated when he was supposed to fight Mikey Garcia, who was 39-0 with 30 knockouts, just like Crawford.
Yeah.
You know, him and Crawford got a similar record.
Yeah, but Mikey Garcia,
guess what happened to Mikey record?
Nobody's too.
But what you said was Earl just come straight ahead. So we alluded to a different point. Earl sat there, was on his toes. He digged in, stung him to the belly, bounced back out. Earl was on his feet. He boxed him. He boxed Danny Garcia. He was on the tip of his toes.
Couldn't stop him.
Boxed and counterpunched, and he was boxing Danny Garcia.
He couldn't stop him.
But you said he only comes forward. I'm telling you,
him.
Earl has different styles. When he fought Lamont Peterson, he was on his toes. He even went to orthodox. I'm just saying, you're speaking out of emotion and you're biased. You're not saying facts.
No, I'm not. I'm listening to you. I'm having a conversation.
D1 salute, brother. I'm just saying that you're not speaking facts, though. If you're gonna speak, you gotta speak facts.
Dude, what I'm doing is I'm telling you my observation. I don't know what else more. That don't make me box fan. I got an observation.
Listen, I'm just saying.
Manny Pacquiao is my favorite fighter of all time.
Facts, bro. I'm giving you facts.
Manny Pacquiao is my favorite boxer of all time. I didn't say one word when he got his motherfucking ass knocked out. So I mean, I just look at it for what it is. I just don't see. I don't see how everybody is saying that Spence is this damn. The bottom line is this: the truth gonna come out. And if this guy, Terrence has done everything that Spence have asked him to do. All this shit about going to the other side didn't start until it came to his damn camp.
I'm gonna let you finish. Then
until it came to the camp. So my thing, I'm just saying, I'm just speaking in spurts.
No, I'm gonna let you go ahead. You said he did everything Spence asked, right?
Yeah, but here's the point I'm making. I'm trying to understand, why is it that people think that Spence is gonna run through this motherfucker like he goddamn diarrhea? This motherfucker is an undisputed champ who's the favorite for the match. You guys are talking as if it's gonna be an early funeral for Crawford. Y'all tripping, man. I'm looking at it for what it is. Now the bottom line is this: I'm just as much of a Spence fan as a Terrence Crawford fan.
No,
I
it's not.
just don't see how you and the rest of your cronies think that it's going to be a motherfucking burial like that next Saturday. You think Crawford gonna go away like that?
Are you done yet?
You've been talking most of the time. Yeah, I'm done. You
Nah,
begin.
no. You ask me a question, I give you your time, and then when you ask me,
Well, go ahead,
question,
holler.
all right. So you say he's done everything Spence asked him, right?
And then some.
Dude, that's where you Bud fans be killing me with that bullshit right there.
I'm a Spence fan too.
Hold on, look. Let me. I'll let you cook. Now, I want you to sit back and check this out. But that's the biggest piece of cap that I've heard in my damn life. Y'all Bud fans keep moving the goalposts. This man did any and everything not to fight Spence. This man was in negotiations with BLK Prime in April of last year, and he was acting like he wanted an Errol Spence fight. This man did not want a Spence fight. He asked for it. Y'all say he wanted a guarantee.
That's cap.
They came at it. Let me finish. He came at him with the guarantee. Then he didn't want the guarantee. So then Errol and them came at him with a percentage. He didn't want the percentage. Then they came at him with a 3-fight deal. Then next thing you know, I'm fighting David Avanesian. Then Errol could have sat there and fought a fight. He sat out. Then when Errol talked about he got in an accident with a car, then Bud sat there and said, you can spin the block again. But it was only after Errol got into another car accident. And then from there, they sat there and negotiated. This man sat there and put them through hoops. He's asking to watch their books. He's asking to approve everything that Showtime does. How do you asking to approve? Let me finish. He's asking Showtime to approve their documents. This man, I'm about to cook this shit. This man is sitting there asking me everything that nobody has asked for. This man has sold $400,000 worth of pay-per-view in 4 fights. Errol Spence has sold $1.2 million off of 4 fights. And then this man right here wants a 50-50 cut. Then after he seen that that's wasn't enough, he wanted a guarantee. He got that. Errol is giving him shit that his advisors are telling him not to give him. Terrence is looking. Let me finish, bro. I'm almost done. Terrence is looking for things to ask for so Errol can sit there and say no. So he can be like, well, look, I told him if he sit there and stand on his leg for 10 hours, if he can't do that, then we can't fight. So Errol stuck his foot down, and then that's the reason why they're not fighting. He asked for bullshit. You've never in the history of boxing heard somebody ask for a damn coin toss to see who comes out last. Come on, man. The only reason this man is getting in the damn ring is because his daughter and his son and his family start questioning his manhood.
Don't you say it.
Ask it. Don't you say it. I'm almost finished. His father, and you've seen the video because you commented on it. His kids and his family asked him, was he ducking? They asked him, is he scared of Spence? Is he going to fight Spence? So not to look like a coward in front of his kids and his family, that's the only reason he took this damn fight. Talking about a motherfucking coin toss.
You must be crazy as hell.
Nigga, everything I said was facts.
You must be crazy as hell.
Everything I said was facts.
You ain't lost your damn mind.
And you done seen all the videos.
You know better than that. You know better than come out your face.
You seen all my videos. You
I ain't
own
seen
every one of my videos.
I seen a lot of them. I ain't seen most of them. I ain't seen
everyone that's on there. You seen it. And everything I've said,
you capping and hating. Yeah, you.
What did I say that was hate? That wasn't the truth.
The Megalodon.
Name one thing I said that was hate. That wasn't truth.
Well, the bottom line is this.
What's one thing I said that was hate? That wasn't truth.
No. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say because you the opposite of Spence. You ain't the truth. You subpar, but I ain't gonna put that out there like that on you.
Subpar means I'm below average. So what if I said it's below average?
What now?
You said I'm subpar. That means I'm below average.
No, what I'm saying, no. What I'm saying, listen.
No, you're using words you don't know the meaning to. You said you're subpar.
Listen, what I'm saying is this. Average. What I'm saying is this. You just on an Errol campaign, and you're not looking at it. When I say subpar, you're on an Errol campaign. You can't be on. But
then don't say subpar because you're misusing it.
Hold on, let me.
I mean, stop saying subpar if you're misusing it. You're misusing it.
Let me cook, brother. I'm just quoting you. The bottom line is this.
I didn't say nothing about subpar. It means below average. So how?
Okay, then what I say? Okay, well, let me change it then. What I say is, how about we do this then? you are strongly biased. Is that fair? I mean, is it the intro? Of course you biased. Of course you are. Your whole intro with Clubber Lane, your whole intro is a straight up Crawford hating type campaign. The bottom line is this: as boxing fans, you and I, we're gonna see next Saturday. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
And
But
that's it.
If you check my other videos, you know, I was right down the line. I wasn't trying to choose who would win until this man did this coward ass girl shit and sat there and ducked the fight. Then, you know, the truth was out there.
I don't know how you can duck a fight and you fighting next Saturday. I don't know how you duck a fight and you fighting next Saturday. That don't make sense.
He had to be motherfucker. It's like they had to put a pistol to him to get him to fight this Saturday.
Now
it
you
ain't
really
like he walking there willingly.
Now
he
you
still
really
want a coin toss.
Now you really can't. Okay, I'll let you have that. Okay,
I'm not capping, bro. Everything I'm saying is
no,
true.
No. It's all good. Because
even Errol said this man asked for shit that's never been asked for.
Okay, but are we here right? But we here right?
But that's what I'm saying. You Crawford fans always want to say we here now, right?
Upper.
But y'all don't want to think about what the fuck we had to go through to get here.
Let me establish this. Just let me establish this. I am an Errol Spence and I am a Terrence Crawford fan.
I'm a fan of boxing.
I love both of them. I've seen Spence fight several times.
The link's out there, people.
More than Bud. I'm just looking at it from a standpoint. Listen.
I'm opening up. Hold on one second. Hold on 1 second.
Is on the fence. I see
the panel is open, people. The panel is now open. Go ahead, keep talking, bro.
No. What I'm saying is, I can see why most boxing fans will be on the fence. Because for a long time, I was like, I really don't know who the hell will win this shit. They have more strengths than weaknesses. They got over 52 knockouts together or 52 wins. It's like somebody's tearing a piece of paper down the middle. So my thing is this: I'm a fan of both wins.
They got 67 wins together.
Okay,
39 and 28.
How many knockouts they got together?
39 and 28, and they got 22 and 30. That's 52.
All right, so would you agree that they have more strengths than weaknesses together in that ring?
I never said they didn't. I said they both are elite fighters.
I'm asking you, does it seem as if they got more strengths than weaknesses in the ring? I'm just asking you a question.
They two elite fighters, yes.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. So my thing is, I wish I could be on the side of being 100% of one side or the other. In all actuality, I like both guys. I just see Crawford being a little bit more versatile. I just think, first of all, it's going to be versatile. Second of all, I don't see a knockout coming. Third of all, it's going to have to be a decision. They're going to be too busy playing chess. This is just me as a boxing fan. That's it.
So you think Crawford?
But y'all on a campaign. Y'all on a Terrence Crawford campaign.
So you think Terrence Crawford can beat Spence on the cards? Is that what you're saying?
That what now?
So you saying you think Terrence Crawford can beat Spence on the cards?
What I'm saying is this. This is what I'm saying.
You said it's gonna go to the card.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be. I think to me, these guys are gonna be playing too much chess. Some people are saying the Errol's gonna start out fast. Some people saying, well, if Terrence don't catch up, he's gonna be down some rounds. Other people are saying different things. I think that when it comes to the championship rounds, their definition of war may not be our definition of war. It might be a chess war. I just think I don't see nobody going to sleep. If it do, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't see nobody going to sleep. I think it's going to be decision, and I think it's going to be a master chess player between two elite fighters. And it's just going to be that. That's all I'm saying. So you ain't gonna catch me saying, "Oh, I'm all Team Bud or Team Crawford." I done seen Spence fight way more than Crawford live. I've seen it. I'm just trying to figure out why people think this is just going to be such an easy ass fight. No, we're going back to Hagler and Herb.
Styles make fight.
We're going back 40 years on this one.
You want me to tell you why?
We're going 40 years on that. It's going to be a war of attrition, but I think it's going to be a decision. I really do.
I'm glad you said that. It's going to be a war of attrition. And let me tell you why people think this fight is going to be so easy. I'm explaining this to you, right? One thing about Errol Spence, he gets stronger as the fight go, right?
And Terrence
just listen to me. He gets stronger as the fight go. You know, Terrence Crawford needs time to download data, right? Terrence Crawford is used to throwing 30 to 40 punches in a round. Earl will clip off 100 in a round and won't have no problems with it. Earl will clip off 100 and he will step to you and he'll have you backing up and moving from side to side and everything. Terrence Crawford has not moved in the last 5 fights. He's been flat-footed and walk you down. He's been living off his power. He hasn't been on his toes since he's been at 147. He's not the same fighter he was at 140. If Terrence Crawford was the same fighter that he was at 140, then I would give him more of a shot. But since he's not, I don't give him as big as a shot no more because he doesn't have the lateral movement. And Earl's gonna hit him and make him move. And when he moves, his stamina's gonna be going low. And he's gonna have to throw punches to keep up with Earl. That's gonna bring his stamina down low. And he's done put on a lot of muscle mass right now. And that muscle mass eats up your energy a lot faster than it usually do. And when he does that, his stamina's gonna be low. By the time he's done downloaded and got started, the fight gonna be over. He's gonna be drowning. About a 4th or 5th round.
It's bigger than him. What are you talking about?
About a 4th and 5th round, this man is gonna be fatigued. And Earl, with these body shots, is gonna keep chopping away at him. You gotta realize Terrence Crawford is also getting older as well. Earl Spence is gonna drown this man in the Bermuda Triangle, bro. Straight like that. D1, welcome to the show, brother.
He's crazy as hell for saying that.
What's up with you, Upper? How you doing, man?
What's going on, brother?
Shit, just tapping in with you, and I'm just trying to say something to Buddy here. How can you be both? A fan of both? This shit don't even go together, man. Who are you picking in the fight?
First of all, who the hell are you? Let's talk about you. I've been here before you got here. Who are you?
Hey, I'm just a boxing fan.
Hold on, before y'all get started.
Tapping in, that's all.
Before y'all get started, let me shout out. Before y'all get started, shout out to my boy Young World with the $9.99. Cool. Bud's eyes swell really easy. Spence breaks bones. How does Bud tell his bones not to break on July 29th? Question for our brother Big Sid. That's a question for you, Big Sid.
What's that?
Salute to my boy Knockout 86 TV. Shalom, brother.
Okay.
He said Bud's eyes swell really easy. Spence break bones. How does Bud tell his bones not to break on July the 29th?
Look, man, first of all of us are going to see. First of all, let's say this. We're all fans. Ain't a damn boxing analyst up here. So, and leave me answer that dumbass question. What I'm saying is the truth is going to come out next Saturday. That's all I'm saying. I ain't no Max Kellerman. I'm not Max Kellerman. Well, Max Kellerman did say the fight going to be fixed for Spence. That's on record. I'm just saying.
I just want to know who you got.
Listen, I'm a boxing fan, so I think I'm a boxing fan. I like Spence and Crawford. I'm just a natural shit talker. My whole position is this. I'm struggling with trying to understand. This is my position. I'm trying to understand how is it that so many people, although Bud is the favorite, how is it that so many people think Spence is going to bury this dude like he the motherfucking Undertaker? That's been my whole position. The entire time is my whole position. I really like both the guys. Who says you talking about it's impossible to be fans of both? You a lie. I love both of them.
I like both of them as well, but you got to pick one though. At the end of the day.
No, I don't. I can be
in the middle.
No, I don't. I'm a boxing fan. I don't have to pick. I'm a boxing fan. I don't have to pick anything. I could just be somebody who's a purebred boxing fan, like I am. I'm a boxing fan. Manny Pacquiao's my favorite fighter of all time. But I didn't say anything. I'm not gonna say
you're not a boxing fan, but if you truly a purebred boxing fan, then you will call stuff down the middle and stop being so damn biased. You've been biased.
Your show is a campaign against Spence. Your show is a campaign against Bud.
My show is not a campaign against Bud because
you're a lie.
I exalt Bud as a great fighter.
No, you don't. Go back to your intro. No, start your show back over again. Bro,
look, we can't.
Bud is great. That's for sure.
At the same time.
He talking about the Megalodon.
I've exalted Bud as a great fighter. I've always said he's an A-class fighter. Spence is just an S-class fighter. It's not my fault that somebody's better. And Spence, this would be the best fighter that Spence has been against, but it's levels to this. Bud didn't increase his skills. And I can't help to say, that's like me sitting there saying, damn, Stephon Curry and B.J. Armstrong. B.J. Armstrong's a great baller, but he's not Steph Curry. I mean, damn.
We'll see next Saturday. Those are the facts. We'll see next Saturday.
Yo, I was a huge Bud fan. I'm
a real boxing fan. I don't have to pick it like necessarily one. I mean, this is an interesting fight because
You pick Blood.
it's just torn down the middle. Most boxing fans they're really straddling the fence. When the fight got made, I struggled. I was like, I don't know who the hell is gonna win this.
Hey,
Who in the hell is gonna take this one?
Before you finish,
listen,
hold on.
Most people right now,
hold on. Before you finish, listen. Before you finish, I told you I got a video. I got a video with. Listen to me real quick. I got a video with all the Bud haters on my page talking crazy, and it's in a video. It's over 400. No, let me finish what I'm saying. It's over 400 comments. It's over 400 comments that's in that video.
Okay.
You have 120 of the comments.
Okay.
You have 120 comments disrespecting Errol for Bud.
I'm not disrespecting Errol. Listen, my whole position is listen to me one more time. I ain't gonna say it no more. My whole position is this. I like both fighters. I'm trying to understand why people are thinking that it's so easy for Spence to bury the guy. That's my position. That's all I'm saying.
I hear you. But what if Bud can't crack like y'all think he can crack?
Okay, what I said 10 minutes ago. We're going to see next Saturday.
I just tapped in. I just tapped in and I don't know what to say. What, if Spence lose? I don't even really got a horse in the race. I just think Errol Spence is going to beat Bud. I was a huge Bud fan. His style is going to wear his ass out.
And that's okay. You entitled your
opinion. Digging, dog. Digging.
You entitled your opinion.
Don't be bad, bro. Upper, I'm out. Thanks for the chat, man.
Good. Don't come back. You got bad audio.
It's all good, champ.
Kick him out of here, Upper. He know better than that.
Kick him out of here. Right now I'm saying. No, I'm saying. What you want to do? What you want to debate? You want to debate a rotary phone? Rotary phone? Fuck you talking about?
He on a rotary phone.
All right.
Mr. Telephone
Man. Keep straddling that fence, dog. Just keep straddling it, dog. You know what I mean? You're going to have to make a pick one way so you don't look wrong when one guy wins and one guy loses.
I'm about to open up the platform.
Be good, be safe, boys.
You too, man.
Click the link.
All right, brother.
Click the link. Anybody want to get on the live? I'm about to open up the platform. Anybody want to get up here and talk about whatever you want to? I'm opening up the podium.
Hey, look, but let me say this because I got to go to work. But listen, like on some realness, I fuck with your show heavy. I appreciate what you're doing for the boxing culture, but you on the Spence campaign, and I think that you should look at this thing very carefully. That's what I'm saying, brother.
I always look at it carefully, brother. I analyze.
Okay.
I put my money where my mouth is as well.
How much you trying to put on it?
I done put money on it, brother.
You already put money on it?
Yeah, I got over. My money's on Vegas, bro.
Damn.
5-1 odds.
Okay.
On a knockout.
Well, don't worry about it, man. I'll be cool with you on Sunday morning when I check back in with you. Just check make sure you're all right.
Go ahead and become a Spence fan. Big Ray, salute, Big Ray. Yeah, you can come on back over to the Spence side. But yeah, on that video though, it's 400. It's 400 comments, and you got 120 of them.
Good.
But keep it down the middle.
I should do. Hold on, 120. I'm back.
Yeah,
I need to be at least by 200. I'll be 200. I'll be up 200 by the time the fight starts. I'll be up 200. Yeah, 200. I'll be up 200. Yeah.
All right.
I'm a little bit lower than I thought I was. My quote a little bit low. I got up my quote.
All right, well, bro. I'll see you later, big dog.
Hey, man. Appreciate you, man. I fuck with your show heavy, man. Keep doing your thing, man.
All right. Appreciate you.
All right, brother.
All right. What's going on with you, Mr. Carr?
Man, I just got one thing to say. Everybody keeps saying that Bud stopped Porter. I got an issue with that, man. Porter daddy stopped the fight, man. It wasn't a really knockout stoppage. Porter could have kept fighting. That's all I got to say.
Man, I think Porter got paid, bro. I'm going to tell you like this. Porter just came out. See, I didn't really go into it, but the lines have changed now. Like Spence was plus 165, now he's plus 130. Because Porter came out and said fighting somebody today ain't the same as when one person fights somebody ain't the same. If you fight somebody on Monday, it ain't the same fight if you fight somebody on Friday. What he
Facts.
basically said was, this is what people don't realize. Before Porter fought Spence, Porter had 6-month training camp. That's 6 months. He
Facts.
had 5 different trainers. He had and I forgot your boy name, but he had Lamont Peterson trainer. He had like 5 of the greatest trainers that's out there right now. And
Facts.
they was right there with Kenny Porter, and they sat there and trained him for everything to fight Spence. He had everybody in sparring. But when he played against Bud, the man had 6.5 weeks of training camp, and his dad said he didn't even want to run. He said before that fight started, he already knew he was going to stop it. But you got to realize, Sean Porter was in a war of attrition with Errol Spence, and Errol Spence didn't even have strength and conditioning. So he only got a 50%, well, not even a 50%, a 30% of Errol, because Errol already in weak form coming to 147, and he had to be in a fat camp. That's why he looked so skinny in there.
Yeah.
But Errol still was able to bust Sean Porter's ass and fight him his own fight. He didn't even fight him the way he usually fight. He wanted to fight Sean Porter his own style just to show him I'm better than you in front of his dad. And Sean Porter always had a problem with Errol because his dad always favored Errol. So
Yeah.
Sean was fighting for his daddy's love. And when he lost that fight to Spence fucked up that nigga's hips. You remember his next fight after Spence, like over a year later, that Familia guy, he almost beat Porter.
Yeah.
So Porter was getting that $4 million paycheck. That's the only reason he fought Bud after that.
Yeah. Yeah, I just always had an issue with that, man. You know, I'm not taking nothing away from Crawford, but at the end of the day, anybody who's slamming their glove against the ground and stand back up is not a stop fighter. That man could have kept fighting if his dad didn't throw in the towel. I just always had an issue with that. So I just think people give Crawford way too much credit for the Porter fight. And on the Errol Spence thing, I feel like
Knockout, you said, hold on a second. Knockout, you said you about to hit the link, but he got off. Oh man, that's the guy that be on all my daggone videos talking junk. Go ahead, my bad, sir. Finish. Go ahead.
no, you good. Then another thing on Spence, Vegas is kind of funny. So I think I think Bud is favored for a reason, because a lot of times if you do bet on the underdog, you win more money. So why would you not bet on Spence if he's the underdog anyway? You gonna win more money.
Because the money, like before last week, before Sean Porter made that interview, majority of the money was on 90% of the money was on Bud Crawford.
Yeah.
But see, now they done sat there and damn Sean Porter did that. The lines have dropped drastically. I'm kind of mad about it, but hey.
Yeah. I mean, I just feel like Earl said, he taps at the body. He gonna touch you up. Then I've been watching Spence for a long time. From the 7th, I really said about between the 7th and 8th is when he really turns it up. And if Bud start out slow and don't get those first 6 or 7 rounds in, it's gonna be downhill from there. Because if you go give Spence 4 out of the first 6 rounds, you really gonna be in trouble the next 6 rounds, because that's Spence's strongest moments is from then their 7th to 12th round, and that's when he really goes start sitting down on his punches.
It's usually about the 5th to the 6th punches. That's when Earl starts to get a lather. People don't realize Earl comes out there, like he says, he comes out there to affect you mentally as well as physically. That's why he keeps touching you.
Yeah.
If he keeps touching your body, you got to react defensively. He messes with your reflexes and defenses.
And that's that's when he started breaking you down mentally too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he breaks you down mentally. And then after that, you are wondering if he's going to throw a light shot or a heavy shot, because you don't know, because he just keeps touching you. So you might be thinking that you're being hit with a light shot, and he drop a hard shot on you. Boom. And now you got to be alert for everything that he does, because you don't know if he's about to hit you with a light shot or if he's about to drop some stank on you.
Yeah.
And that's how Earl be doing their asses, though. But people talking about Bud ain't going to, Earl's not going to run through Bud. Bud is a great fighter, but the fatigue is going to get with him. And he's going to catch Earl. No problem. He's going to catch Earl this fight.
Yeah.
You can bet everything in the world he's going to catch Earl.
Yeah.
But when he catches Earl and it doesn't do what he wants it to do, then we about to see what Bud has in him.
Cause don't forget about Gamboy wobbling the legs, and don't forget Green Machine done dropped Crawford, so his chin is questionable.
Oh, I ain't worried about Crawford. I'm talking about Earl.
No, I know. I'm just saying that. I'm wondering. I'm agreeing with you saying. I'm just saying a lot of people forget about that because when Earl touch him, if Gamboy can rock you a little bit or Green Machine can drop you, what you gonna do when Earl catch you with one? You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you one thing. We ain't gotta worry about that. Earl's not gonna try to hit him with no knockout shot like that.
No, he gonna touch him up.
Now, Earl's gonna try to break this kid.
Yeah.
See, that's what I was explaining. Hit him with no knockout shot like that. Yeah.
No, he gonna touch him up.
No, Earl wants him to see every shot.
Yeah.
See, that's what I was explaining.
Somebody got the background though.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, Earl wants him to see every shot. He wants him to feel every shot. He's not gonna try to hit him with something he don't see coming. He wants to physically, mentally, and spiritually break this man. So we ain't got to worry about no flash knockdowns on Earl. Only thing we got to worry about is if he crumbles.
Right.
King Asia, salute, brother.
Hey, salute, Echelon. Hey, I heard you say something about the odds are changing in Vegas. I think your money is still locked in from when you place your bet. So whatever your winnings is going to be. Yeah, so you good.
Another bet though. That's what I was saying though. But
okay, and yeah, the guy jumped off. He stuck his chest out to you real quick. What you want to do? I know you don't probably really partake for other channels being promoted. I'm not trying to promote a channel. It's just I got some money in escrow. But one guy wanted to bet, but he done bagged out, and I really put my $100 in. It's in escrow. It's safe. I know if I just say, "Hey, send my money back," that guy will send my money back. But I gave that dude 48 hours. That was last Sunday. So tomorrow will be a week. Then I added on another 48 hours. That expired this Friday. So that $100 is still in there. So you could let that guy know since he's always commenting. His name was Carl, right? No, that's Carl on her. His name was
Cedric.
Cedric. Okay, Cedric. I was right with the C though. Let him know.
His name is Cedric McGowan. He's on all my Spence videos talking junk. You can see him on every video.
Okay, could I let you know where he could send his $100 at to match mine in the escrow?
Oh, hell, just hit him on one of the. I don't really know him like that. I just see him on every one of my videos.
Oh, okay. Well, he said he'll be back. So
all you gotta do is go to one of my videos. You'll see him commenting. He's on every one of them.
And he was contradicting himself. I wanted to get on while he was on with here up and left. I support Crawford and Spence, but I just know Crawford's not going to beat Spence in this fight. I know that.
What I'm saying. Like I'm a supporter of boxing. I want to see great fights, and I'm not going to take nothing away from Crawford because I want Earl to get all his flowers when he beat him. All I'm saying is there's just a separation of skill. Like Crawford is at the top of the. Crawford is like, if we're going to do it like this, Crawford is the head of the class, right? But Earl's in a different school. Like Earl's in college. Crawford's the professor, but Earl's in college.
Right.
He's the frat leader at college. Like he's S class. Like Crawford's better than everybody. And I honestly don't think Crawford better than Boots, to be honest.
It's 50-50 right now.
Yeah, because Boots just gotta get him one good fight in there, and then it's gonna be trouble.
Right.
Right now he can't mess with Earl right now, but he's getting close. He needs his Kell Brook fight. But yeah, also Teofimo, he was talking a lot of shit. He sat there and said somebody tried to steal his belt, but now that he got his belt back, somebody don't want to fight him. But I don't know about that. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm getting mad at them pushing this Esau Cruz though. I'm tired of this shit.
Tio full of it because why is you concerned about a belt? And soon you didn't even do your post fight. You retired in your post fight. So why is you concerned about a belt right now?
He's just trying to get more money. He's trying to come to the PBC, and Ryan is trying to get to the PBC as well. Oscar's trying to sue him, but I would like to see. I since Ryan done joined with Derek James, I don't like that. I like it. I want to see him join the PBC. That'd be a good fit for him. That'd be a great fit for him. I mean, he made enough money in the Tank fight to buy himself out his contract.
Right.
But yeah, Earl and Crawford, that's a fight that we haven't seen in like this fight is more important than Floyd and Manny Pacquiao.
Oh, definitely.
It's bigger. It's
Yeah,
bigger.
because Manny Pacquiao had losses, and they wasn't really fighting for nothing. This is for undisputed. Floyd Mayweather, in all his greatness, still didn't get undisputed. You feel what I'm saying?
I just think this is a good time to be allowed to be a boxing fan. I really think we're about to witness probably, if not one of the best, if not the best boxing matches in history, bro. Like
Man, this has been the
it's
best
really up
year.
there.
This has been the best year I can remember, and I've been watching boxing since the '80s.
And
This
just
has
think
been
of
a
it,
great year.
it could have been better if we would have got the Stanley Onis fight.
Yeah, if we got to stand the but if we get the Wilder and Joshua at the end of the year, hey, that adds right there to it.
Right.
If you ain't subbed to Black Sports TV, y'all make sure y'all sub to my boy Black Sports TV. Yeah, Neville's, the tickets are sold out, but you can buy them from they have secondhand dealers, secondhand like people that resell the tickets.
Okay, up at Charlo's, what you think the pay-per-view number is going to project? Just your projection right now.
Projection
Out the
right
roof.
now, like I really don't think. I think it might do close to Ryan and Tank, but with Ryan and Tank, people was talking about it everywhere. Like they talking about it right there, but I think Ryan and them might do bigger than this one though. But I say anywhere from 800 to at least 1.5.
Okay.
800,000 is still a great pay-per-view though.
That's
what Canelo and Caleb Plant did.
I think it would do more because I think it's gonna get that global appeal once the Inoue fight. I think if they're smart to do some promotion over there in Japan, to
it's definitely gonna have the most views.
Yeah.
Only reason I say the pay-per-views might not be that high because you got a lot of people who be streaming trying to get it for free. So a lot of people go get through that part, but
yeah,
as far as
that's the problem.
Views, man, it's probably gonna be the most views fight ever.
Oh yeah, and one thing about the PBC, they don't put the fight out for you to see. It's about a year afterwards, because you see the Ugas fight and Spence is just now hitting where you can see it now. They don't play that right there. They make sure if you didn't buy it, you won't see it.
And back to your boy Cedric, man. Another fight that I think Errol don't get credit for is because a lot of people don't really watch boxing like that, but I'm gonna tell you another fight where Errol really looked really, really sharp is when he fought Peterson, man.
That's what I told him. I pulled that up. I sat there and said he was on his toes. He switched stances. He did all that.
Yeah, and be honest with you, when I was looking at his media workout the other day, man, he looking sharp just like he was looking sharp in that Peterson fight.
And you know one thing, because I've watched Errol box and I've watched him train and stuff. Me and Coach James, me and Coach James, we got a relationship. I talk to him all the time, but Spence wasn't hitting that bag with about 65% of his power. He wasn't
and
even
still
hitting
putting bits in it, and still putting
bits in it.
Right.
And one thing about that, Spence is so much more powerful than we ever seen, because at 154 and 160, that's when you'll see his true power. And right now, Tim Kazoo's been calling out Spence as well. So I think Spence gonna beat Bud, and Maul and Canelo might have to get a rematch, because I think Jamil is gonna beat Canelo. With Jamil and Canelo gonna have a rematch. And I think Earl's gonna fight Tim Tszyu, because Bud's not gonna want another fight after this one. After Spence get a hold of Bud, he's not gonna want another fight.
Yeah, I see him going down like Ryan Garcia, almost in the same position, same posture. He on his knees, he's doing the bow down.
Earl's not gonna let him off that easy.
He can't make him get up once he go down. If he chooses to stay down on the knee like Kell Brook did, he can't make him get up.
But everybody's gonna be sitting there yelling. Bud got pride. That's one thing I can say. He's a bully.
Upper echelon. I respect it. I don't mean to over talk. It took that man kids to get him in the ring.
Yeah, I was trying to get him that benefit of the doubt, man.
That's real shit. That's why Cedric was pissing me off, because it's cool you support both fights, but still, like you say, call a spade a spade. That man was trying to every reason.
Anytime you need a coin flip, a coin toss to get into a fight, dog, to me, that's asking a little bit too much, man. A coin toss, man, like that just blew my mind.
This is his last fight walking out. and I guess he wanted to walk out last for his last fight. You feel me?
Yeah.
This is his biggest fight. This is gonna be his last fight because after Earl beat him, he's not getting back in the ring. He's already he's already done got too old for one. And see, this is what people don't realize. Terrence Crawford came to the 147 division, and he's fell in love with the damn 147, his power. If you notice, he doesn't fight nothing like the 140 or 135 Terrence Crawford. He wants to walk you down and wrestle with you and fight with you. You see when he fought Sean Porter and David Avenesian and all them, he didn't move around. And now he think he gonna do that with Spence. And he talking about, if you notice in his media workout, he was coming forward. See, he think he can see his mindset is messed up. He think he can fight fire with Spence. What he don't know is Spence do this with light heavyweights and heavyweights. And like your frame just ain't that big, even though you put muscle on it, your frame is still the size of your frame.
And like you say, that takes away from his mobility. So he ain't gonna dance around like you said, 135, 140. He's not gonna do that. He's gonna be with cement blocks on his feet. So he's in trouble.
John James, appreciate that $20 cash out, brother. Salute, peace and blessings.
And now that I think about it, upper echelons now that I from hearing what I just said, Boots got the upper hand on Bud right now.
Yeah, Boots will beat him. Because Boots has that continuing pressure too. See, Boots and Earl, they got a style tailor-made to beat Crawford because Crawford, he's done got to the point now where he likes to sit back and let the fight come to him. Plus, people ain't realizing, but Crawford fights in spurts like Adrian Broner. Like Crawford doesn't throw, he's very economical with his punches. Like Crawford, he throws 30 punches around. And when you got a person like Earl clipping off 100 punches at you, you got to throw stuff to keep up or you get beat down. And so he's throwing off these punches, plus he's stronger. He got more muscle on him now. So that's drawing up his strength. Then he has to move because it's getting hot in the kitchen. So Earl running his ass out that kitchen. So he's having to move. Now, Earl's touching him to the body. So he's hitting the body.
If you read about the kitchen, what room he running to?
He's trying to go to the kids' room. But he about to stop at the bathroom because Earl hit him in his guts. And he beating his guts up. So his guts is losing wind. So he's done bent over in the bathroom over the toilet, bent over. Trying to get some air.
And Earl, I think Earl feeds off a lot of bullshit, like the coin toss, wanting this and wanting that. Bud don't realize wanting all that extra shit ain't doing nothing but making Earl even more madder, bro. Like that's just type of fighter Earl is, man. He feeds off of that negative bullshit that Bud be wanting. And I just feel like that just added more fuel to the fire. Like, okay, now you want a coin toss? Okay, cool. I'm gonna give you that. You want 50-50? Okay, I'm gonna give you that. Bro, asking for all that ain't making it no better for you when you get inside that ring.
Hell no. Neville's, I tell you one thing, Neville's, you right. But if Earl do beat him early and good, I hope he do it in the first 3 rounds because that's plus 10,000 right there. They're giving up plus 10,000 in the first 3 rounds on the thing.
Yeah, don't forget about me, upper echelons.
What you mean, King?
You better win. You better be gravy.
You better put. I'm giving y'all the picks. Just put it in there.
Oh no, I thought I already released my bet. I'm gonna be good as well. I'm gonna be good. Trust and believe.
I'm trying to make sure everybody that's a Spence fan get paid because he told us he gave. Look, he basically came out and told us without coming out and telling us like, look, I'm about to beat this nigga ass, and he sat there and said on my video. If you watch my video, he said, then I guess my people about to get paid because him being the underdog, they just gave us free paper right there. And that's just because all these former boxers and coaches, they all pick Terrence Crawford. And see, you got these casual fans that don't really watch boxing. They pulling up Wikipedia and they pulling up BoxRec. They looking at Terrence Crawford. Ooh, 39 and 30. You feel me? He got 30 knockouts. Ooh, he knocked out Sean Porter. Ooh, Earl Spence didn't. So now, if you notice, he always used that argument with him and Earl arguing.
And the Kell Brook one. And the Kell
Porter. Yeah, Kell Brook was beat better than homeless.
I know, but I'm just talking about the narrative they be talking. He did it
Yeah.
better. Yeah.
Yeah, but with the Porter though, he said, I did something you didn't. I knocked him out. See, they both knocked out Kell Brook. But I knocked out Porter and you didn't. And Earl, like he keeps saying, your dad threw in the his dad threw in the towel. But these casuals that's betting, they don't know that by motherfucking looking at the paper. So they looking at this, so they throwing their money on a favorite. So Terrence Crawford becomes the favorite. And now Sean Porter comes out and says Bud didn't fight the real me. Now these casuals starting to be like, oh, let me go put my money on Earl. So now the money's done shifted to Earl a little bit. It's getting closer.
Yeah.
Especially since Sean done changed his words. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because go ahead, my bad. I mean, cut you
go
off.
ahead, brother.
No, I was just saying, yeah, just because earlier, just like we were saying, Sean know what's up because at the end of the day, Sean know deep down in his heart, he didn't get stopped. His dad stopped that fight, man. So Sean's dad gave Crawford that stoppage fight, which made it kind of look like a knockout, whatever. But at the end of the day, Porter could have kept fighting, bro.
They said Sean Porter and his dad didn't talk for a while after that, bro. Like he said, he went almost a year without talking to his dad behind that.
Man,
but
if you go back, yeah, if you go back and look at that fight, when he called that fight, you can tell Sean stopped talking to him right then and there. He didn't speak to him even in the ring after the fight, man. He couldn't even look his daddy in the eye, man.
That's because boxers are warriors. He took something from Sean that he can never give back. Sean Porter always had the one thing. Sean was a dog. He was an animal. He ain't never been stopped. Now you done made this man get stopped. Like he ain't had but a round and a half left to go.
Exactly, and he always got an answer to that. Yeah, it always going to come up when he's getting interviewed. Even he was somewhere with Kevin Hart, and that came up, and you could just feel the energy on him, like fucking, you know.
Yeah, that's embarrassing, man.
Yeah.
And let's not forget, Sean was up on the cards when he got knocked down in that fight.
Exactly.
So if you don't knock out Earl or the fight gets stopped like against Sean, I know good damn well Sean was up on that fight, bro, before he got knocked down. And if you don't knock down Earl like you did Sean, it's gonna be a long night for you. You definitely ain't gonna win.
Up at Challenge, how you think the epilogue gonna play out? How you envision the epilogue on All Access to this fight?
Black Star Salute. Hold on. The epilogue. Hell. The epilogue gonna have Terrence Crawford going to the hospital. And damn Earl. Man, I can't see past the fight. I don't know what Showtime gonna do. You feel me?
Right.
Black Star Salute. Welcome, brother.
Salute. How you doing, good brother? Appreciate you letting me on a panel with you good brothers, man. Salute
I don't know, bro. You know, this the sports bar, man. Everybody get up here and talk. Key Alexander, you know already, baby. You good. Y'all go ahead. Y'all talk, bro. You know, it's a sports bar. We all gotta say here. I told you, you know.
I'm gonna go ahead and get my spot up, man. I appreciate y'all letting me come in and get my word, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all stay up.
Hey, Carr. Hey, are you a moderator?
No, man. This is my first time ever even been on a.
All right, go ahead and comment in the chat. That way I can get you right, brother.
All right, bet, man. Peace.
All right, no problem.
One.
Yeah, everybody come up here and chat. Like, you know. Black Star, what's going on?
All right, my brother. Hey, up at Chalon, you know, it's been a couple of years we've been on this YouTube thing trying to figure out from all these Bud fans that's so confident today, you know, just how he's supposed to get this win. Because all you hear them talk about is, oh, he going to knock him out. And, you know, they never go through how. But
yeah, that's why I be wondering, like, how's he going to do it? And then the other dude talking about he going to win on the cards. And I'm like, how he going to win on the cards? Like, hell. Bud is not gonna make it to the 12th round. I don't care what nobody say. I can guarantee he's not gonna make it to the 12th round because Bud is not gonna have enough energy to make it to the 12th round. Bud's gonna be throwing more punches than he ever threw in his life. His body is gonna get hit more than has ever been hit in his life. Bud is gonna have to move and try to run and hide as he's getting beat around. Because after he finally hits Errol and he sees that Errol is not fazed by the shit that he knocked other people out with, then you're going to see the look of despair get in Bud's eyes. you're gonna see Bud be like, "Oh shit, I'm in trouble now,"
He
and
going
then
to get a
that's
new
when we got the
nickname.
party.
He going
That's
to
when
get
the
a new
kids gonna
nickname.
have to come get him out the ring. The kids had to get him in the ring. The kids gonna have to come get him out the ring.
Exactly. Don't let my daddy die. Throw in the towel. Throw in the damn towel. Y'all see my video. If he dies,
He died.
I have defeated real champion. If he dies, he dies. That's why I got this shit in front of my videos. I say,
Man.
Errol, you finally beat a real person. Now what they gonna say? I defeat real champion. Nobody can defeat me. If he dies, then he dies. That's my favorite part of the video right there. I always make sure that shit go in there.
Yes, indeed, man.
Oh
Yeah.
man, he about to get his ass whooped on his mom's birthday?
Yeah.
Shit. That's what I'm talking about. That was a good thing. Good thing.
Well, she whooped his ass on his birthday.
Exactly.
I mean, we just keeping the bean over at upper echelons, you know.
Yeah. Yawan Nathan Brooklyn. Salute.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, but shit. Hell yeah, but I be saying that saying like I'm glad they got my boy Nonito on the damn
On the card.
undercard. I wish they would took Eastside Cruz off of there, man. My boy Jesus Ramos, man, that was the most exciting person besides Bud and Spence on the card, though.
But how you see that De Niro fight going out? You got De Niro winning, or you got
De Niro?
Yeah, Nonito.
Oh yeah, Nonito De Niro. I got him for the stop. He plus 200 for the stoppage. Nonito about to beat the hell out of this guy, man. Shalom, Yawa Nathan. Yeah, Shalom. But Nonito about to beat the damn shit out this dude, bro. Nonito is a monster. He's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, definitely. He definitely. This will definitely solidify him. This will be his 10th title.
Yeah, he's going for Hall of Fame. This dude right here is for a vacant title, bro. Nonito about to do this man worse than he's ever been done before in his life. Like hell, y'all forget that Nonito almost beat Inoue.
Yeah, he sure did.
And
well,
Inoue called him cold on the rematch.
Right.
But hell, I got Stephen Fulton for the Inoue fight. You know, he plus 300.
Yeah, I got him. I got Scooter as well.
Yeah, he's plus 300.
I gotta get some of that.
About to beat the hell out of this guy.
Yeah, I gotta get some of that. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, Mimo, that'd be a hell of an every time your mama's birthday come around.
They gonna play that fight.
Suspense. Damn, that'd be a hell of a damn.
On this day.
On this day, I lost my only fight. But you know, it could be a celebration too. On this day, we made over $40 million.
Right.
So hey.
Oh yeah, he definitely got paid.
Yeah, he's getting 50-50. He's getting 50-50. Errol had to give this guy 50-50 or it was no fight.
And I heard in the contract he get to keep the coin that they gotta flip.
Yeah.
What? He even get to keep the coin.
Yeah, that's why I say he's gonna retire, man. This is some commemorative shit for him, bro. like he taking his last.
A commemorative coin.
Yeah, he want to keep the game ball and shit. You feel me?
Yeah. His ass ain't it's gonna have a different.
That's why he wants to come out last, man. Like this his last rodeo, bro.
Yeah.
He's trying to enjoy the moment because he know this is his last moment. Because if y'all remember, Bud said he wanted to retire when he was 35 a couple years ago. He's 35. He's in there with Spence.
Right.
And he's about to get paid. And he's about to get broke the fuck up. So he gets to retire.
No doubt.
And he been talking that Hall of Fame. I'm a Hall of Fame without the fight. I'm a Hall of Famer without Spence. You know, so the writing has been on the wall.
Yeah, it has. That I see him in this fight.
What you mean, Vixie?
His whole new name gonna be Retreat.
In his career, he hasn't made more than Spence Vixie, but during this fight, him and Spence getting the same amount. Because Spence had to come out off of his shit to make it even for him.
Yep.
The damn guarantee and the percentage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. See, now
Yeah,
they
that coin.
talking about, they worried about the refs. Well, not the refs, but the judges.
See, that's how you
But,
know that they done lost their steam. They done
Yeah.
lost their fortitude, because now they worried about the ref cheating them. Like, if you sure yourself, what happened to the knockout? What
yeah,
happened to all that shit right there?
Yeah.
It's funny how this whole shit done changed.
Yeah. You know that narrative. Bud never went 12. He knocks everybody out at
Mhm.
147. Yeah. Okay.
That's
Okay.
just like Edward Berlanga. He knocked out 16 cab drivers in the first round.
exactly.
Now he been getting his ass whooped for the last 3 fights. They've been giving him free wins.
Don't
Except
know
for
where
this last fight he fought. That Steve Rose in the other 2 fights, he got his ass whooped.
Oh
but,
yeah.
But since he had a name, they gave it to him.
Yeah.
But see, y'all notice they got glove gate in Japan. Inoue and them have been using like a cast. The way that they've been, Stephen Fulton and them, they said they're not gonna let them fight if they don't fix that hand wrap. See what the people in Japan are doing? They are wrapping their hand with an excessive amount of tape. Then they're putting the gauze on it. Then they wrapping the gauze up real tight with tape, and it's making his hand like a cast.
It's hard up like Margarito.
Yeah, like Margarito did. And that's what Inoue's been doing all these fights. He's been having a cast on his hand when he fight. So that's giving him extra pop. As Stephen Fulton coach said, they're not fighting if he don't get that shit fixed. So that shows you that man been cheating all this damn time. So Nonito Donaire should have had a rematch. But hey, he about to get it from Stephen Fulton. Fulton about to beat this man ass.
Well, you mean a trilogy, Upper Enchiladas. He did get a rematch. You mean a trilogy.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But
right.
Stephen Fulton gonna beat this man 12 rounds. He might stop him.
Yeah.
People don't know that Stephen Fulton has power.
Oh yes.
And they better make, like my boy IFF say, they better check Buzz gloves too. Because Bud
after that
we know.
Fight. Yeah, he had them BLK Prime gloves on. But I think Fulton, he gonna get in there and bully him. All he gotta do is keep his shoulder in Inoue's chest and bully him around, stalk him, and I think he'll be okay.
Nah, he gonna use his motherfucking legs. That man can float.
He can.
Float.
Yeah,
and he can fight on the inside.
I only said that is because he's obviously gonna be the bigger guy in the ring that night.
Yeah, but he gonna walk him into something. That's what's gonna happen. He gonna use his legs and walk him into something like he did Danny Roman.
Okay, that'd be nice as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope he don't leave it to the judges, because even though they don't have a Japanese judge or United States judge, they still gonna be some Europeans there, so they still got some sneaky tricks. Hell yeah. But shit, I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming out here, man. We gotta get ready for these damn bullshit. Camboso's about to fight, and Keyshawn Johnson them about to fight. But
I always appreciate you letting me share your platform and let me.
Hey, brother, this all our platform, man. This all our platform right here, bro. This is sports.
But you creme de la creme above some of the rest of them. I mean, it's just the bullshit they be on and shit, man. It's just a breath of fresh air to come to an unbiased channel. You have your predictions and your pick, but you still, like you say, you give Bud his flowers. You just don't see Bud winning this fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, if I had to see Bud versus Boots or Spence, I just don't see it. He's done got older and he doesn't move. He doesn't move no more.
Right.
Exactly.
And he needs, and see, without that, I don't see him. These guys, they deal with a lot of punches. Bud, he controls the pace of his fights, and he make everybody fight slow like him.
Mm-hmm.
But if they making him crank out shots, he's not gonna be able to do it.
Exactly. He gonna hold a lot in this fight. I hope the ref be.
That's why. Hey, I've seen Errol get held by everybody, but nobody has ever been able to control that man's right arm. So if he holds Errol, he better control that right arm and not get hit in the body. I'm telling you that now.
Yeah. Yeah, because he gonna back up for sure. He gonna try to turn Errol and he gonna grab. That's his whole game plan right there. Because all that stuff he do, And just like we've been saying for quite a while, you know.
Hold on, my boy in the cash app.
Oh, go ahead, my brother.
Mike, salute to my boy Mike Timms and the Mike Tony. It says, salute up echelon. Give us 15 more minutes. I give you 15 more minutes, bro. Appreciate that, bro. I'll stay on 15 more minutes. Appreciate that. Salute the cash out. Yeah. Man, say you want me to stay a little bit more. We can stay a little bit longer if that's all right. That'll be 7 o'clock.
Yes, indeed.
That's how we used to do for 9. Used to sit there and to say you ain't going nowhere for 9.
Well,
Oh,
use that
wow.
time to go ahead and break down Charlo Canelo. That's the next big one coming up.
What's up, Dank Fountain?
50 million times 50 million. Then
You say what?
that basically means he's gonna take a while to come.
You say what?
Mm-hmm.
Dank Fountain. This dude tripping, bro. That's the second straight time he done did that.
Yeah, I don't know if you already done broke down a pre breakdown of Charlo Canelo.
I mean, I have, but I see Jamil, man, Canelo. See, Bud, while Bud was holding out, he's messed up Spence fight because right now it's supposed to be Spence versus Canelo. That was the big fight, but because the Spence denied the Canelo fight just to make this fight with Charles. I mean, with Bud. But Canelo and Spence is after this, unless I think Jamil Charlo's gonna beat Canelo. He got a 3-fight deal. I think Jamil's gonna beat him. He's gonna get a rematch, and then Spence. Canelo can't beat Jamil Charlo, man. I'm gonna tell you why. Canelo's an alcoholic now. He doesn't have no win. Canelo fights in spurts. He gasses out by the 5th round. His last fight, John Ryder came back in the 7th round and was whooping his ass for the rest of the fight. And that was supposed to be a showcase fight. He was in his first time fighting in Guadalajara, Mexico, where he was born at. And this man came back, this white boy came back and beat the living shit out of this man. Beat him from pillar to post. And this is a showcase fight. He was supposed to knock this man out. And he couldn't. That man's face was looking like a pepperoni pizza, man. That man had Canelo jacked up, bro. He was jacked up. He was jacked up. And I'm going to tell you like this. Jamil Charlo is not John Ryder. Jamil Charlo is a hell of an athlete. Jamil Charlo, appreciate that, IFF. Jamil Charlo is a hell of an athlete. Jamil Charlo, he gets stronger as the fight goes on, just like Errol. You see, they work out in their hot heat. And that's what gives them that endurance, that stamina. And see, when they going up there, Canelo's going to gas out. And when he does, Jamil Charlo's going to come with the punishment. And Jamil has a jab better than Bivol. Bivol has a 73-inch reach. Jamil Charlo has a 74-inch reach. Jamil Charlo's also 6 feet. He has a 4-inch height advantage. And he has like 5 inches on the reach advantage on him. And we seen what happened when Canelo and Dimitri Bivol was fighting, how that jab pissed his ass off.
Mm-hmm.
But Jamil Charlo, his jab's a lot stronger. Plus, Jamil Charlo will be the hardest hitter that Canelo has been in the ring with.
Man, yes, indeed.
They say Canelo got the greatest chin. Well, we about to see now because he's about to get in there with a real head buster. And Canelo's going to get his body worked out. That whole boy salute, brother. He's going to get worked. And if Canelo is who he say he is, by the 11th to 12th round, when he gas out, the ref going to have to stop this fight. Because Canelo fights in spurts. And you know he always get tired. And he couldn't put down an old-ass Triple G that he brought up from 160. You feel what I'm saying? He couldn't put down his last few fights. He can't. Canelo is at the end of his rope. He's just looking for a payday. And he's about to get it. But Jamil Charlo is going to beat the shit out of him. He's too fast for Canelo. His lateral movement. You gonna do him like Caleb Plant did him. But what y'all think?
Pretty much as I see it early on, pretty much how you broke it down. My concern, I just saw someone put something in the chat about Canelo going to the body. That would be my early beginning to mid rounds concern. How would Charlo hold up to that body attack?
Well,
So,
you know they practicing right
Castano,
now.
yeah, that pressure that Canelo could bring, sort of like Castano, in the early rounds,
But you see the second fight, right? You see how Jamil
made those
performed the
adjustments.
second fight. But Jamil Charlo, I think he's better than Triple G, and I think he's better than John Ryder, right?
Right.
Yep.
Canelo couldn't stop them.
Sure couldn't.
Yeah. And Jamil not just gonna be getting hit in the body and not hitting back. Canelo really ain't had nobody work his body. And that's the thing. Canelo's about to have a dog hitting him in his body. And we've seen Jamil Charlo, he stopped Jason Rosario with a jab to the body, that hard ass jab to the body.
Yeah.
We've seen Jamil Charlo stop people from the bodies. Jamil Charlo has power in both hands.
Facts.
And Canelo has never fought nobody with this type of power and with this. The last time he's fought a fighter with this type of athleticism was Floyd Mayweather. He hasn't fought a slick black fighter since Floyd Mayweather. Look it up. Danny Jacobs is past his prime. This man, but the difference between Floyd Mayweather and Jamil Charlo is Jamil Charlo has power.
Right.
And Canelo, when he was fighting Triple G that first fight, when Triple G caught his ass, you see Canelo got on his bike. And everybody was talking about, man, Canelo was running. He need to fight Mexican style. Remember?
Sure did.
Jamil Charlo hit harder than Golovkin. So Golovkin had him on that damn bike. He about to get on that scooter. Because Jamil Charlo coming in, he gonna bust that nigga ass. And they in the gym right now doing one shot. I don't know what Canelo and them doing in that gym. They doing one shot at a time because they talking about they working the body. They gonna get comboed and pieced up like a damn motherfucking 10-piece combination from damn Wendy's or that good nuggets.
Yeah, it's gonna be some good stuff, man. But see, I think that his
paper one more time in the damn super chat for 20 more. Salute to you, Spencer Paper. Salute,
good brother.
Well, your name is Spencer Paper, man. You just Spencer Paper. Shit.
Yeah, man. I think that thing that Canelo likes to do is going to be his detriment.
Because, I just don't see Canelo beating a fighter as good as damn Charlo. That's why he's been avoiding it all this time. But when you sign with Al Heyman's gonna get his money worth. He not about to let you duck. If you fighting on my shit, you about to fight.
Right.
You got to fight.
And that'll be easy if it goes the way we planning it right now, or we predicting right now. He just gonna be food for Spence when the Spence fight come up.
Yeah, but guess what? He gonna get paid out his ass too.
Oh yeah. But he got 30 mil up front, from what I heard. I don't know how official that is, but
you say what?
He got 30 mil just for signing with them.
It was $100 million contract. He getting 30 mil per fight for 3 fights. But what's crazy is the first contract was for 100 mil for 2 fights. He would have got 45 mil to fight Jamal Charlo or David Benavidez, and 55 mil to fight Errol Spence. That was the first contract. But you remember he signed to the zone for a 3-fight contract for 85 mil. So you did 3 fights for $15 million less. He ducked that. But now he's getting 2 fights for 30 million, and the fight with Spence is for 40 million. But each one of his fights is gonna be over $1 million $1 million pay-per-view buys.
Oh yeah.
He did 800,000 with Caleb Sweethand's Plant. Him and Jamil Charlo is gonna break Ryan and Tank's record. Like, I'm just being honest. This is Canelo Alvarez. This is Jamil Charlo. This is finally Canelo fighting somebody that they want him to fight. This shit's doing over $1 million buys, easy.
Where's the location at? Because I didn't hear that.
Vegas, baby. Vegas. You know, all the biggest fights is in Vegas. Canelo's about to break a record with this one. Salute 3 of you. Yeah, but with Canelo fighting down Charlo, that's a $1.2 to a $1.8 million pay-per-view. I'm just telling you. Canelo fans come out for him.
Oh
Like
yeah.
the man did 800,000 with Caleb Plant. He did 1.2 million with Triple G. Like the man's fans will come out. And then him and Spence, that's the big fight everybody want to see with all the hardcores. And that's going to do about 1.5 to 2 million pay-per-view buys. They think that might pass Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
believe he'll do more than 2 million. Easy. Because that right there, and plus a lot of the Mexican fan base has been wanting revenge from Mikey Garcia getting beat up by Errol. So they see that
But
as
see, this
the
is how I
opportunity,
think it's going to happen. This is just me, right?
Yeah.
And this is the PVC and this money. I think Jermell Charlo is going to beat Canelo, right? And be 2 times undisputed. I think they're going to have a rematch. I think Jermell Charlo is going to lose the rematch but get paid. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And then I think Errol Spence comes up there and beats and fights Canelo for them undisputed straps.
Yeah, because that will make the fight more intriguing. Canelo coming off a win.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he fighting a dude coming up 3 weight classes. That's undisputed. That beat Bud Crawford. That's considered pound for pound #1 in the world.
Yeah. And Charlo already got a loss, so he ain't worried about it. He just getting the pay, and he's undisputed, so he's legacy.
Yeah, you give Charlo $30 million. No, like shit. Charlo and Canelo, Charlo gonna make life-changing money with that fight. Like, if they do a $1.5 or $1.6 million pay-per-view, Charlo's walking away with over $50 million. He's not about to give a fuck about shit else in his life. Because after that Canelo fight, he can fucking retire.
Exactly.
And if they tell him another payday like that, just go ahead and lay down. This man will be okay taking another loss because he's already made history as a 2-time undisputed.
Yeah.
And now he's about to make money that's going to take care of his kids. You damn right he about to lay the fuck down. And then guess what? And then he's giving his homeboy Errol a chance to make that same money.
Man.
But Errol's going to make a lot more. But it's nice to see they finally get the chance to make that bread like that. Because Errol was already making it, but I'm glad Jermell Charlo finally got a chance. But
yeah, because that pay-per-view he did with his brother, that didn't do too well.
It did.
It was
like
during the COVID. Yeah, it was during
like
the COVID. Yeah.
And this way he can help his brother out because his brother got some mental problems right now. And like, I feel sorry for him.
Yeah, I feel bad for him too.
Oh, this is my boy right here.
But I do feel they should put him in champion in recess though.
Yeah, they might. Salute my man Joe A.
Yo, what's going on, upper echelon and the chat and the panel, man? I appreciate you. Yo, man, I had to spread the love, man. I had to get on your channel, and make your channel international,
That's what I'm talking about, man. I appreciate it. Hey,
where's all the super chats at? Where's the super chats? Where the PayPals? Where's the cash apps? I'm expecting more on this channel.
Well, I'm just getting started right now, baby.
No, you're doing brilliant, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
My channel's only a year old, brother.
Oh, you've been killing it though. You've been killing it. Let's be honest. I get my daily dose of upper echelon twice a day.
Hey, I'm doing a video on Anthony Joshua tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on I'm from England. I'm from Great Britain.
Yeah, Anthony Joshua, he's gonna beat the brakes off Dillian White.
Oh, 100%. Oh, that's a given. The one I'm not even thinking about Dillian White. I'm not even thinking about it. 1 year
I'm talking about
or
his
what?
style.
9 months. 9 months with Derek James.
Anthony Joshua's style has changed so much right now.
Yep. Have you seen him? What have you heard? Is there anything that you've heard?
You guys all interviewing together now. Subconsciously, you guys will learn something cool from each other because,
I'm gonna let everybody get this. This is Anthony Joshua right here talking.
It'll just be you, and you'll think, yeah, I've done a good job. But when you're amongst others, same industry.
He talking about being with Errol and them.
I need to get one of those. I need to get a microphone. I need to get a light. what's happening when I'm in the gym with these guys. I'm seeing he's worked more rounds than me on the head back. Nah, forget that. I'm working.
Listen, he's gonna blaze White, bro. He's gonna blaze White, and then he's gonna destroy Wilder in great fashion. I've told you this. He's gonna destroy Wilder in supreme fashion. Watch. You watch.
Anthony Joshua said this is the best camp he's been in because he's in there training with Errol Spence, Jamel Charlo, Ryan Garcia, and Frank Martin. He said this the first time. Yeah, this is the first time that he's been training with people with all of the champions or former champions or about to be champions. And he said that motivates him. He said when he goes in there and sees Errol spars all these rounds, he said that forces him to want to go spar these rounds. And like I've been talking to Derek James, and he said the man's jab done got impeccable. And his time is good too. You know, he's fighting on the inside as well. Him and Wilder gonna be a hell of a fight.
Yeah. The mentality could be shifted. Maybe not a whole change, but it's shifting in the right direction, man. That's why I'm so
Ryan
happy.
Garcia's done changed. But AJ, he said he done took the style and turned it into his own. So that's gonna be a good fight versus him and Dillian White coming up.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Dillian White does have a good chance though, because if he catches Joshua on the body, because he does have a great left hook to the body, Dillian White.
He's not gonna touch him. He's not gonna touch him. Anthony Joshua is so much faster right now, and he's a lot more. He's not robotic right now. Dillian White don't stand a chance. Robotic Anthony is gone. He is nothing like he used to look. That Jermaine Franklin fight was for y'all to see his jab. Derek James is in there in the science lab, and he's fixing the people. The video I seen the other day, I ain't got the video. I couldn't bring it out. But the video I seen of Anthony Joshua, he looks like a damn middleweight. He looks like a middleweight.
Oh, shoot. For real?
He looks like a middleweight. I'm talking about like his fighting style is like a middleweight.
Okay. I've always said from years ago, when Joshua first came on the scene back in 2012, after the Olympics, 2013, right? I said that Anthony Joshua, his toughest fight will be Usyk. And it was. And it still is. But I said this, that he will beat every single heavyweight that is out there, including Fury and including Wilder. He's got the strongest resume as well. He's beat all of the champions.
Yeah, that'll do about 2 million pay-per-view buys at least. Wilder versus him, about 2 million pay-per-view buys.
That's going to be a big fight. The UK will represent nice, and in Saudi Arabia, it's going to be a huge fight, man. But you know what? Getting back to the Spence stuff, I didn't want to just jump in because I know that there's one other brother in here as well. You know, the Spence fight. You know, the Bud fans. You know, I like both fighters, but I'm riding with Spence with this one because I think that Spence is just a bad matchup for Bud. I think it's just a bad matchup, bro. I don't see Bud. There's nothing that I've seen Bud do in the past, and I've watched more than 20 of his fights. There's nothing that I'm seeing Bud do from the past that he will do to Spence that will get Spence out of there or beat him on points. How the hell do anyone think that Bud is going to beat Spence on points?
That's crazy right there. He's not going to be able to.
Where does that come from?
It's delusion. It's paranoid delusion, man.
And the corner that you had, what's his name?
Cedric.
Yeah, him. Yo, man. See, upper echelon. I know you were boxing before, right?
Yeah, I used to box. Yeah.
So I'm saying, like, the guys who I know who have boxed, right, that are also fans, most of them that I've seen online, they're saying that Spence is going to break that boy.
He is. He's going to run through Bud like wet toilet tissue on an ass with diarrhea.
that's why I commend you, like, because you're not arguing, like you're saying that you're saying that
Hold on.
you're setting the facts straight. You're saying the facts straight. But a lot of these guys that are talking about Bud winning, they're not giving any reasons how it's gonna happen. And that's the frustrating part. I've always wanted to hear someone like Rick Timms, even Rick Timms, he will say at least how he would think that Bud could win. Like when I think about how Bud could win, Bud maybe with the juke, like the hook jab, maybe a hook
I think
jab.
he gets caught while he doing that hook because Errol got a straight that'll come straight through there faster.
Yeah,
I feel you, expensive paper. That's your boy. Wilder's good too. I just want to see them two fight. That's two kings. I want to see both of them just get in there and get it in. Like expensive paper. I like both of the fighters. You know, Joshua with my boy Derrick James. You know, I'm Team Spence and Derrick James. You know, I talk to them all the time. But Wilder, he's my boy too. So you know, I just want to see them both get paid. That's all. And may the best
Wilder's got speed. Wilder, as you know, has got speed and impact. He's got that flash knockout.
He got the right hand of God.
Now he's got that power. But I'm telling you this right now: the moment Joshua, which he will put Wilder on the back foot, he's gonna parry. He's gonna parry a punch, and then he's gonna uppercut his ass out of there. What? Yeah. You're gonna see. Anthony Joshua is gonna make Wilder look easy. Wilder has only fought Fury. He's the only real top fighter that he's ever fought.
Now the best person he fought was Ortiz. Ortiz was a good fighter.
Okay, Luis Ortiz, he's good. He was losing, and you're right, he was good. Ortiz was like 55,000 years old. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, man. He was old. He came back in the 60s. He's been there for a long time. Ortiz. But Joshua, I'm telling you, we're gonna see. I really am looking forward to that fight, man. When is that fight?
September. Hold on. I think it's in August and September. I'll find out for you and let you know tomorrow. But let me let my man Dank. But let me let Dank Fountain give his prediction so we can get out of here.
Yeah, man. Do your thing, man. I'm in the background, bro.
All right, I appreciate you, Joey.
Yeah, right, man. Peace.
Dank Fountain, go ahead and give your prediction so we can get up out of here.
Hey, what's up, people? Sorry about that. I'll keep getting phone calls, but for my prediction, I got EJ by stoppage, damage by accumulation, probably in the 9th round. So I did my film study, and one thing people don't like to talk about these fighters, they both like to throw punches and put their hands down. I've seen multiple fights, EJ throw a punch, and he have one hand.
We can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, no.
Okay, I said I did the film study, and both of these fighters, they both like to throw punches with their hands down. So this is basically it might be whoever got the best luck at this fight. But I got EJ by man down, damage, accumulation, 9th round.
Okay.
But I feel like, sorry. What you trying to say?
Another thing, brother. Go back and watch the fights a little bit more. Errol don't throw punches with his hands down, bro. As he throw a punch with his right hand, his left hand comes up. He throw with the left to right.
No, I know that, but there's certain times. Look, I'm an EJ fan, so I know what I'm talking about. There's certain times when EJ get too busy in his work and he just going in trying to go low for a punch. He leaves his left hand down. I've seen it when he throw hooks. Sometimes he'll leave his hands down. Bud does the same thing too. It's just that Bud be using athleticism to get away. But one thing I do say, EJ keeps his earmuffs up. So because of it, I think he's gonna take less damage. And
if Spence comes in with his hands down, he uses that shoulder technique.
Yeah,
he does the shoulder technique. How he uses the shoulder to block with.
Mm-hmm.
But don't does that to get in close.
One thing I think gonna be a big difference is the jab. Bud does not have an active jab.
Facts.
Bud likes to take his time with his jab. It's like a range finder, a disruptor. It's not really like a jab to get in the work.
Workout, brother.
Yeah, I seen the workout. Bud looking quick.
You see that new jab he was working on?
Yeah, I seen the new jab, but
he ain't gonna be able to do that shit. That shit gonna take too much damn power to do that, man.
And also, one thing people keep forgetting to realize is Bud likes to fight mainly southpaw. People keep saying he a switch hitter. he likes to use orthodox just to test the waters. Then he goes southpaw. That's not switch hitting.
Exactly.
I don't know what people be thinking that. Switch hitting, Bob Boots Ennis is doing. He's coming forward, moving backwards, switching stances constantly. He's messing your head up because he could put his foot one way and put his arm another position, making you think he's southpaw and he's orthodox. That is switch hitting. What Bud is doing is testing the waters orthodox. Then okay, I'm gonna find an angle and hit him with my right hook and throw it straight left. That's all Bud is doing. That is not switching. He's just going southpaw. That's where he's more comfortable. He's more of a southpaw.
But he's a right-handed though.
Fighter, I would give him a little bit more chance to this fight. It'd be more 50-50, but because his orthodox is a little bit sloppy, I think EJ gonna take advantage. And once he goes southpaw, that body shot gonna be right there for EJ. It's a nightmare for Bud. And that jab, that's gonna keep coming forward and forward. Can you imagine, man? You fight somebody and he just keep punching your eye, keep punching your ribs, just keep coming forward. You punching him back, you know, you hitting in between shots, and he just keep coming, bro. That's a different type of fight, man. It takes the soul out of you. It takes the legs out of you. It even takes the heart out of you. I went to a boxing gym, and I want to become the greatest boxer, but right now I'm just waiting for my time. And, man, I got hit with a body shot, man. I bit my mouthpiece. I wanted to fight. But when I look at Bud, the way EJ hitting them body shots, he gonna fold. He gonna be on. You ever seen a puppy running away after he got bit by a pit bull?
Yep.
That's exactly what we about to see on fight night. Bud gonna fight. He gonna jab. He gonna see that Spence don't give a fuck about that boxing. He gonna walk him down. He gonna be like, oh my God, I'm punching in between shots. He coming forward. And then once that body shot start taking the toll, oh my God, he gonna be a man that's standing there. He gonna be another Ugas. And then everybody gonna say, oh, Bud was too old. I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. Bud got broke down and down here in the backfield. Man down, people.
Well, if they say Bud is too old,
man, Bud ain't old. Bud out here killing everything. Bud be beating up on support.
Right now, I don't want to hear that shit. He could have took the fight last year, but he wanted to stall it out for a year. But that's my boy. Hey, that's the fight out there. My brother, I appreciate you, Jake, family.
No problem.
Hey, man. We done been here over 2 hours.
Versus Batman Crawford. I got Captain America.
All right, tell them where they can find you at.
Yeah, you can find me anywhere. You can find me on the Xbox. You can find me outside. You can find me in boxing. You can find me anywhere.
All right, peace, brother.
All right, be safe.
And everybody, I appreciate everybody for coming out here tonight. It's your boy Upper Echelon, man. Y'all make sure y'all smack that like button. Y'all ain't get it yet. And peace and blessings to every one of y'all. But it's time for me to get up out of here. Oh yeah, that's how early it's the bill. How you vibe? Tell you what, bro. I'm up out of here. Appreciate all the all the cash out. And I'm out of here, man. Just to every one of y'all.
You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eating bullet for dinner. 5 boy sale, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops, Draco. I got them all, you don't want no. I got all those things, nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me such a monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leaving nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for.